Welcome back, fellow aviators and sim enthusiasts. In the last episode, we completed one of the 2 required sightseeing missions. I performed the other one off camera. It was pretty much the same thing we did the last time. Same annoying passengers, same nonstop yippity yap. But completed that, so now I'm eligible to take the commercial check ride. Also off camera, I got a Stream Deck, the big 32 button box. So I'm hoping to have that help me out a lot. Has a lot of different settings, still trying to figure out how to use it correctly. I'm hoping that is going to be a nice addition to the channel, to actually flying. So here we go, up to the commercial license. As you see, there's also several different training events you can go through. I did a couple of them. Thought they were kind of silly, kind of knew what I was doing, kind of. And I thought we'd just go straight into taking the check ride. Have no idea what's going to happen. We're all going through this kind of blind. All right. So this is the last step before becoming a professional pilot. To receive your commercial pilot's license, you will have to complete a new check ride consisting of a cross-country flight between Van Nuys and Bob Hope Airport in Los Angeles County. Where is Bob Hope? If you need any further information, today's flight plan between Van Nuys and Burbank has already been loaded into the aircraft's glass cockpit. Proper AT intersection expected to be performed throughout the flight. All right, so I'm just going Van Nuys to Burbank. Looks like it's going to be fairly simple here. Takeoff, left-hand turn into the downwind, long final entry, final, and landing. All right. I asked in the last episode if people would like to see the pre-flight, and I think I'm going to cover that maybe in a separate video, though.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Thank you. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is get rid of all this annoying beeping.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Like I was saying, I know some people asked to see some of the pre-flight and the checklist, which I think is a great idea. One of the things I hope to accomplish with this channel is not only have it be entertaining, which I know my many mistakes are, but to actually do a little bit of teaching. So I think I'll start incorporating that more. Use my button box. I can just bring up. Don't need all that. Let's bring up some of the checklists here. And we're going to want to go. We've already started the engine, mostly because it was annoying. So we'll stay here at the. And we'll go through this a little bit later. Take that off. All right. Let's get ready to go.
Van Nuys ground Cessna November 57809er with Oscar request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Cessna November 57809er taxi to and hold short of runway 16 right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie Cessna 809er.
Well, I can see the blue ribbons are back. I'm hoping those actually, there's a setting to turn those off, at least once we start going further in the career path. I think last time I was mentioning these, I was mentioning how much I dreaded going to Chicago O'Hare, and that's exactly where I went a couple days ago. And I went on one of the worst travel days of the year, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's probably top 5 in terms of most holiday traffic in the year. It was a complete shit show, as might be expected out there. Didn't have a gate. They're taxiing all over the place. We landed 30 minutes early and got to the gate about 20 minutes late. So 50 minutes on the ground. It really blew. On top of which, there's some of the rudest controls I've ever had to deal with. So there's that too. All right, let's concentrate on what we're doing here. All right, let's bring up the EFB. What are we doing here? All right, parking brake. That's set. We can check our flight controls. Flight instruments, cross-check, no reds. That'd be over here. Make sure that the PFDs are working. PFD barrel is set. I can do that on my button box. Done that. Standby altimeter set. Usually you'll have a steam gauge, not on this aircraft, so no standby altimeter. Fuel quantity, verify level is correct. Full mixture, full forward. Fuel selector valve is in the both position. Come down here. In the both position. Elevator trim, which is right here. And then we'll do what's called the magneto check. So we bring up the throttle till we get about 1800 on the RPM. It should be the top left on the PFD if you guys are looking. 16, 17. All right, 1800. And we're just looking for a slight drop in the RPM. Under 150 and no less than 50 between the two. No more than 50 between the two. All right, that looks good. Pull that back. Magneto's checked. Engine indicating system parameters. That's all this stuff right here. T's and P's. Temperatures and pressures. Vacuum gauge. Once again, we should have a small gauge here to measure vacuum pressure. I don't see it on this cockpit. Volt check, once again. Over there. Annunciator panel. Press to test if you have one. It's just where all the lights light up for you. We don't. And pull the throttle lever all the way back. We've done that. All right. Set throttle lever to get around 1000 RPM. Set the wanted frequencies. We'll do that. Nav frequencies, we've done that. Transponder. For squawking VFR. And we'll turn that to Alt. Flaps, 10% preferred. Go over here. Let's go to the 10% position. All right. Strobe light is on. Brakes release. And let's make sure our landing light is on. All right, I think we're ready to go.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 5, 7809er ready at runway 16 right east departure.
Cessna November 57809er altimeter 29er.9er2 departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right Cessna 809er.
Okay, I just did a couple of things over here. I set runway heading, and up here I set 1,800 feet, which is 1,000 feet above traffic pattern altitude. So I'm not sure what they're going to assign us. So we'll just use that as a basic to make sure we can kind of get out of here. And other than that, let's go. And all right. Track IR looks like it's working right. And all right. Try to stay right on center line. .55 knots. All right, first stop, 1,500 feet.
Cessna 809er continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 5, 7809er continue for east departure.
That very obnoxious beeping sound is that you're over the outer middle marker. And that is for letting you know that if you're making an instrument approach, that in fact you are on the right frequency. All right. Oh, the fabulous blue bars are back. Let's go flaps up. And they want 1,900 feet. And I think that is the runway right out there. Yep. Land on the runway. Okay.
Cessna 809er leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 5, 7809er frequency change. Burbank Tower, Cessna November 57809er, is 4 miles west 1,800 feet with India to land.
Cessna November 57809er Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 flies straight in runway 8.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna 809er.
Cessna 809er, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
Cleared to land runway 8 Cessna 809er.
All right, we got the first notch of flaps in. I don't know if you can see that right there. These 4 lights are called pappies, and that tells us what angle we're on. The general memory mnemonic is, as we lower the nose here to get through this little gate here, once again, it's going to leave us high. White over white, out of sight.
500.
Red out over red, you're dead because you're too low. So you can see, trying to stay through the boxes here, we've got solid white over white. So, not really the appropriate approach path. Should be about a 3-degree path, but we got a long runway here, we can make it.
Cessna 809er, turn next taxiway.
All right, well, we went past where they wanted us to go. So I guess I'll assume they just want us to do a U-turn here. It's not what you do in the real world. But you can see coming in real high like that, I ended up using a lot of runway.
Cessna 809er, turn next taxiway.
Well, that was fun.
Burbank ground Cessna November 57809er, request taxi to parking. Cessna November 57809er taxi to General Aviation, parking using taxiway Delta Cross runway Tree Delta Bravo.
All right, I'm getting dinged here. Figured that was going to happen. Not like I care, but it's a little bit annoying. And the reason I missed my turnoff spot is because they brought me in on a really high angle. All right, Control Shift E.
You've performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
All right, so not much of a deduction for that runway incursions figure 8 I made on the runway here. Respect the cruise altitude, 100%. Respect the flight plan, 94. Respect the taxi path, okay, 91. And plane handling. All right. Sky God status unlocked. All right. Congratulations. Certification Commercial Pilot License, airplane passed. allows you to fly an airplane for financial compensation and embark on your journey as a professional pilot across a wide variety of activities.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
All right, so to get the tailwind, I'm going to need to get a high performance endorsement first. Oh, you just have to all right, so for night currency, I need 7,500 credits, of which I have only 500. So I'll need to do some missions. It looks like instrument rating, 10,000 credits. All right, there's some of the training we can do. All right, so I think that'll leave us for this episode. I'll go check over here on the missions. Is there anything different we can do? Ferry flights, okay.
You're ready to take the next step? I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this, and more opportunities will come your way.
All right, that'll leave it here for this episode. I think in the next, we will do a variety of missions. Maybe do another sightseeing mission. We'll definitely head over to Europe and do some ferry flights for all my European buddies. And we'll earn some cash as we make our way up the ladder. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.